In the stadium, you can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connect. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
The game moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
He hands it off from the gun. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, just a great play by the running back there. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Breaks loose at the 40. Holding. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Inside the 40 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? They give it to the big fullback here. And they'll get him down that time.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So Michigan's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And that's going to be a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. And it's taken at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
For the defense coordinator. telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up
second down and goal upcoming. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward. Chris, my man, I don't think anybody could have predicted a start to a game like this with such a bizarre score. The good news is on the other side, even though you're down 5-0, you got the safety, the offense is struggling. Hey, if you get a touchdown, you're leading this thing, 7-5.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the Michigan offense will take over.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And now the defense able to bring him down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense. over. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He's past the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Did we actually get a touchdown here before halftime? It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it, open.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set, second down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains at 5 after the miss.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Important second down play coming up. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Sets the kickoff.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Michigan offense will take over.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second down after the incompletion. Now we run a draw play. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with the sack.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Handoff here from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense. The Wolverines keep the football on the move. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they go in front here in the second half. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
A lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Breaks loose at the 40. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Okay, ready?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense has reached the red zone now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Make the crucial plays to take home this W. First and 10 play coming up. Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he stopped short. Big play by the defense to keep this a 5-point game in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Michigan offense will take over.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Movement here from the tight end. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Using his legs, it's Turner. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense, cross that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powering through. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a shotgun run call. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A solid run, good for first down yardage. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They come to the line, needing this crucial conversion right now. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Steps out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on fourth down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, this wasn't exactly an offensive showcase, but the defense showed a lot of grit to come out with this hard-earned W.
Yeah, really, if you could look on both sides of the football, I think both defenses played well. Although they got some help, as you said, Chris, by not the greatest offense as far as execution is concerned today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.